And before I get into all this news, I want to say something to Rachel Maddow and Glenn Beck and all the Democratic Party websites and a bunch of Republican Party websites, Breitbart and others that are attacking us, saying there's no Chinese deal with energy companies and that none of it exists when it's in the BLM documents, confusing people and manipulating them on the Bundy Ranch situation. There's a 129-mile system of planned power stations and planned cables. This is CBS News. You can just pull up, Harry Reid solar panel plan. You'll get Reuters, AP, CBS News from 2012 when people were saying it looked corrupt because his son was involved, Rory. And when people were pointing out, is it right to have China coming in, getting government stimulus money, but Solyndra broke then, so it messed up the deal for that period, just to basically get the money to build it. It's not even if it works or, is it feasible, like the windmills in Spain that are a total failure. It's the building of the boondoggle that is the money. That's what a boondoggle is, okay? So now you're to believe that didn't even happen. Because they go, look, this is 100 miles away where these solar panels are at. That's right. And then the cables go right by the Bundy Ranch, and they say we have to have this entire corridor as an environmental easement set aside because we're going to build on this. The Bundy Ranch is the set aside. Now, that's in the BLM documents. And these Democratic Party sites, it's a confidence game. They link to Infowars.com and our article that shows the BLM documents that they've since removed off their website and then even off the Google Cache, but everybody saved them. All of that's going on. All of that's happening. All of that is unfolding. And they're sitting over there acting like none of it's even going on and linking to my site like it discredits me going to the proof. See, they think you're so dumb. This is a technique. They think you're so ignorant that because they link to it and say it's debunked, that you won't even go read it. You'll just maybe glance at it or see the link and think, oh my gosh, it's debunked. It was a scandal in 2012. Just type in Harry Reid, Nevada solar farm, and you will get hundreds. In fact, do it, guys. Harry Reid China Solar, and then click web because it's 2 years old, and you will see hundreds and hundreds of articles. There's Reuters, U.S. Senator Harry Reid. Scroll back up for me. Scroll back up for me. U.S. Senator Reid, son combine for China's firm's desert plan, 2012. And then there were articles in the Wall Street Journal everywhere saying, is this right? Is this a scandal? Because he controls the BLM with his chief of staff, who's the head of it. That had just happened. And his son's getting money from this, and they're all involved, and they're going to get government stimulus money and government money to build this. And, is this right? Well, of course it's wrong. It's like saying, is it wrong that Congress insider trades 3 years ago? And Congress just passed a law saying, retroactively, we make it legal to insider trade now. There it is. Harry Reid's son representing Chinese solar panel plant, Breitbart. Harry Reid bolsters son's interest in China firm. I mean, folks, then Breitbart writes an article saying there's no China, there's no deal, there's no nothing. Look, the solar thing is 100 miles away from Bundy's ranch. There's a bunch of solar plans on there. It runs right by his ranch where the cables are at. And it lists Bundy, Cliven Bundy, by name and says, we've got to get him off. He's the last family we haven't gotten off. I'm going to repeat that for everybody. This is how they operate, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's so frustrating. There's no drones. There's no NSA surveillance. There's no bullets. There's no tyranny. We're sick of government lying to us. We're sick of media lying. We're sick of the system sitting there and acting like it's not doing anything wrong. The government is imperious, it's arrogant, it's arbitrary, it violates its own laws, it does whatever it wants, it's growing like a cancer, the country is bankrupt, it's attacking the family, it's setting up tax structures to shut down small business, it's bankrupting farmers and ranchers coast to coast. We import like half our food now, a third of our beef. We're falling apart with criminals running things, and they committed Waco and Ruby Ridge and all these other crimes against us, and then finally some ranchers stand up and say, we're sick of being tasered and beat up and you shooting bicyclists in the desert in the back for no reason. We're going to walk up against your guns. You're threatening to shoot us. They're incredible heroes. And all these cowardly neocons that want a seat at the table at the butchering of America want to sit there and act like we're liars, we're cowards, we're bad, or we want violence. We don't want violence. But kissing up to the system has gotten us where we're at. They're coming after us one way or another. You understand that, cowards?